The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. IWER George on Instagram. Share the live. IWER TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Poverty is no excuse. You don't ever win but lose. This is Karina Shea and you're listening to Pastor Google on Street 919 FM.
Move them things from around me. More than conducts to taught me well how to pray and to break the spell. I well guarded my spirit grounded from the light all over my head. Make way, make way, make way, make way. I got work to do, plenty work to do. Make way, make way, make way, make way. I got work to do, plenty work to do. So you could put my name in a crap about them things so it now walking in a body some way in sound. Them things so it now walking in a place by a roundabout. Them things so it now walking see my name in a gold belly. Them things so it now walking on me. No, 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 no. It now walking on me. I'm mounted by Papa Niza, so your jiggy can penetrate. I blessed and I just don't fear. I could make your meat disappear. With my shashay in my hand, any devil come I withstand. Cause my spirit ready to soar. It will play man and walk through me. Yo, make way, make way, make way, make way. I got work to do, plenty work to do. Make way, make way, make way, make way. I got work to do, plenty work to
All right, good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
do.
Again, as I beg you all, please excuse my nasal song because I'm affected really terribly by the Sahara dust.
Plus on my shoe.
So you know I don't normally song this nasal, but you know I have to tell you all in advance, you know what I mean? That Sahara dust is really affecting me. This is the first time I really been affected such a real terrible way, boy. But I am here, I'm here. A beautiful Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. And know when it's Friday, I'll be kind of happy because it's the weekend. And it's the time when I just really enjoy, you know, kind of just relaxing. Come a little relaxed, you know, in t-shirt and hat and thing and just relax myself a little bit. But boy, this fella, that fella's song was really chew me up sometimes, you know. But you know what? It's Friday, right?
Patrice again, again. This one is for all of them, all of them, all of them. Let me tell you this, I don't care what you say about me. I don't care, I live in my life. You could keep on making your noise, I can't hear you. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care, I live in my life. You could keep on making your noise, I can't hear you. I'm way up high. Negative vibes so fly this high. I say let's study anyway when we don't study them. We not totally different place. They love run up them up, but tell them this. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care, I live in my life.
Constructive Talk with Pastor Google.
I can't hear you. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care, I live in my life. You could keep on Patrice again, again. This one is for all of them, all of them, all of them. Let me tell you this, I don't care what you say about me. I don't care, I live in my life. You could keep on making your noise, I can't hear you. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care, I live in my life. You could keep on making
So if you didn't know, now you know, right? If you didn't know, if you wasn't aware, well, you're aware now. I don't really concern how you feel and how you think now, because I'm grateful for life. So if you're grateful for life when you're coming onto the live on IWER TV and on our Facebook page in the Street 919 FM, let me see you put some thumbs up. And wherever country you're watching me from.
Try to take me for clown, I do them no wrong. Jaja have we back, and I shouting, oh Lord, I thankful, oh Lord, I thankful. It's you who give me health and strength. Trinidad! Oh Lord, I thankful. It's you give me the handful. Every day you're blessing me. Only a time back and it's not really nature. Money in
Constructive talk on the Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
So let me see on the live if you're grateful for life.
Above ground, I see. I focusing on the positives, because yesterday I was down. People do me wrong, but it's loving me hard when they try.
I see you. Pull the thumbs up, put the thumbs.
Jaja have me back, and I shouting, oh Lord, I thankful, oh Lord, I thankful. It's you who give me health and strength. Oh Lord, I thankful. It's you give me the handful. Every day you're blessing me. Only it and back and it's not in we nature. Money in we pocket.
Hey, New York in the house. Best pull where you're looking at me from.
It's not in we nature.
Good morning to those of you locked on in New York City.
I thankful for life, to see another sunrise. But to one up in the air. All the stress on your mind, put them problems aside and give thanks, yeah, for another day. Don't forget to pray and give thanks, yeah, for another day. Don't forget to pray. Thank you, Father. I'm focusing on the positives.
I see somebody from the Republic of Pleasantville, like San Fernando, right? If you didn't know.
Yes, he's loving me hard. Dirty up my name around tongue. I do them no wrong. Jaja have we back, and I shouting, oh Lord, I thankful, oh Lord, I
I'm seeing people from Pleasant Park joining me.
strength. Oh Lord, I thankful. Is you give me the handful. Every day you're blessing me. Only it and back and it's not in we nature. Money in we pocket. This life I want love it. Only it and back and it's not.
Oh, I could forget my people in Tobago. My people in Tobago who locked on. Hey, good morning to you guys.
I thankful for life, to see another sunrise. But to one up in the air. All the stress on your mind, put them problems aside and give thanks, yeah, for another day. Don't forget to pray and give thanks, yeah, for another day. Don't forget to pray. I'm thankful, but be mindful. I'm so grateful. For a new day, for a new day. Hey, I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm thankful, Lord. Always be thankful. I am the messenger, the messenger. I can't think of a time or a day or a minute that I don't go down on my knees and put Jesus in it. Sinful nature have me feeling so weak, emotionally. Feels like I'm sinking, never to rise no more. Father, yesterday, today, forever. omnipresent, omniscient. Without you in my life, what I go do, Lord, I go
So let me say good morning to the people in New Grant. Yeah, New Grant posse listening, the New Grant people. I love New Grant, you know, our family up in New Grant, you know. Yeah, I love New Grant too bad. So as you come on, let me know where you're joining me from. And the people from New York, what part of New York are you listening to me from? Or unless you're in transit. So the numbers are already going up, 213 persons on YouTube. Alright, so let's set up those numbers. I have a guest in studio all the way from St. Kitts. Yeah, St. Kitts people. I hear St. Kitts people nice, you know. I don't know. Anybody from St. Kitts in Trinidad and Tobago today coming in? If you're from St. Kitts, you know, let me know now. I hear it's nice people.
like you that could protect me from my little voodoo arms. Although I stray, you leave the 99 for me, and it's overwhelming.
So people answer me, Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn, New York is in the house.
Omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. Without you in my life, what I go do, Lord, I go dead if I don't have you.
Hey, before I do anything, let me say good morning to my little brother who is here from Buffalo. So my little brother is here with his wife and 2 children, a boy and a girl, all the way from Buffalo. So if anybody listening and you have been to St. Kitts and you want to call in or you want to tell me if St. Kitts people are really nice, you could call or you could message and let me know if St. Kitts people are really nice people.
You never ever fail me. You never ever fail me. You never ever.
So in a short bit, I'm going to introduce you to my guest, who's in studio with me today, all the way from St. Kitts.
I come to give God all the praise and the summer, 'cause he gets all my attention, no matter what's going on, yeah. And then
Look at that, somebody only live from St. Kitts.
you watch me, no matter
Serious?
look funny, but I giving God,
Okay.
give me some room, give me some space, and don't tell me to behave.
Well, let me know if I know that there is somebody celebrating. I think it's 102. You can correct me, Eric, if it's 102. And she is from St. Kitts, and she lives in Trinidad and Tobago. That's how she living so long.
Jump all around and praise of it, just praise of it. I lift up my hands and praise of it. Shout hallelujah and praise of it. Jump all around and praise of it, Give me some room and give me some space, and don't tell me to behave. And I've been got the praise, and it's a jump on my behavior. Watch me like a stranger, put your opinion on the paper, and give it to me later. But right now, total praise for my savior. I say my team done ready.
So somebody from Malabar just jump on the live.
Everybody ready like Freddy.
Somebody from Queens, New York.
I bring from
But people coming in, eh?
and we go take from over there.
I want to see more people come in.
Over here, yes over here. Give me some room.
Alright, so the time is counting down for me to introduce my guest in a short bit. But I'm still waiting. Somebody from St. Kitts calling, if you're listening, you know, I want to hear. Let me see if somebody from St. Kitts will call in and say, hey, I'm from St. Kitts, you know, and yes, St. Kitts people are beautiful people, nice people, loving people.
Jump all around and praise of it, just praise of it. I lift up my hands and praise of it. Shout hallelujah and praise of it. Jump all around and praise of it. Give me some room and give me some space, and don't tell me to behave. And I've been got the praise, and it's a top of my behavior. Watch me like a stranger, put your opinion on the paper, and give it to me later. But right now, total praise for my savior. Totally. Lot economy, totally.
So somebody was brave enough to call in. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mom.
Are you nice?
Lord Father.
Are you beautiful? Are you loving?
Miss Maruga, how are you?
Not too bad.
All right. I see you had the honorable up by you earlier. What day it was?
I don't know. I hear it, but I didn't know.
Okay then. Be all right?
Yes, for the time.
All right then.
So long as you all right.
I am all right.
Wednesday was there because you went to the Caliso Monarch with John Gill and them.
Miss Lady, have a good morning, eh?
Have a blessed day.
Same to you. Wow.
The Street 919 FM, your go-to for insightful political discourse. Stay informed, stay engaged, and join the conversation. Connect with us online for the latest updates and thought-provoking discussions. Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation. You're listening to the Street 919 FM, your destination for the best music around. All the hits and timeless classics on the Street 919 FM.
So as I promised you, I have a guest in studio with me, and I'm going to allow her to introduce herself to you. Who's somebody calling from St. Kitts and serious? Okay. Caller, you have to call me back. Alright? You have to call me back. Yeah, you have to call me back, caller. Sorry about that. I didn't see your call, so you have to call me back. Alright? Yes, so I have a guest in studio with me. Those of you who are on the live. Okay, I'm listening. Okay, alright. Okay, from Faizabad. Alright, good morning to you. Yes, so I have a guest in studio with me, as I keep repeating myself, but you know, I have to make sure that you all lock on now. Alright, so my guest is with me, and she's here all the way from St. Kitts. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, ma'am? She's all the way here from St. Kitts, and she is a guest. Well, can I say that? Should I say that?
If I am a guest?
You're a guest of a friend of mine's?
Yes.
Yeah, so I can say who the guest is?
You can.
All right. So she's a guest here from my little sister, Karina Shea. Everybody know that that's my baby girl. Morning, Mom. Mom's always locked on. You can't touch that radio, you know. Moms, if you're listening, call in and let them know that you don't miss a beat where I am concerned. Yeah, that's my second mother. Yep. So she's a guest here from Miss Karina Shea. She came down all the way from St. Kitts. Hey, who's this? Let's see who's this. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Oh, sorry, Pastor Hoover.
Hi.
But you know who here? I won't say my name.
Yes.
You know it is, right?
Yeah.
You know St. Kitts Nevis people are very, very nice people.
How you know that?
I have known the Liebert family.
Hello? Your phone.
Liebert family.
Uh-huh.
You
You know the who family?
Liebert, L-I-B-U-R-D, a prominent family in St. Kitts in Nevis.
Okay.
He worked in our company in Trinidad for many, many years.
Okay.
At Amalgamated Industries, Trinity Motors, and I met him. An excellent gentleman.
Okay.
Actually,
all right.
50 years, more than 50 years, eh?
All
you
right.
know, when I was thinking about going to St. Kitts, I heard a man passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Same day my husband was supposed to be cremated.
Oh, sorry about that.
I said, what a thing. But this Liebert family, in a nutshell, are very, very nice people. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right, so if somebody is calling in to actually, you know, confirm that St. Kitts people
that
are
we
nice
are beautiful people.
Yeah, you are nice people. So, you want to introduce yourself to Trinidad and Tobago?
Hi, Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Carisia, and I'm a Calypsonian from St. Kitts.
Carisia. And you're Calypsonian from St. Kitts?
Correct. I'm a 4-time monarch.
4-time monarch?
Correct.
Okay, all right. So that means then that you could be a judge of calypso.
Maybe.
And what are your thoughts about calypso music? What got you into calypso music? What made you fall in love or made you want to be a part of calypso?
My sister.
Your sister?
Yes.
Okay, tell us.
My sister, who goes by Queen Kitty, she has won many female crowns. Not lucky as yet at the big crown, but soon. She has been singing since I was a child.
Okay.
And she inspired me. So I want to more or less be like her passion, her confidence, and so forth. So she has been that drive behind me.
Okay, and who has been writing your songs?
I write my own songs.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You were telling me off air that your nephew is St. Kitts Monarch.
Current monarch, yes.
Really?
Yes.
So who wrote his song for him?
Del Rose.
Okay, so you didn't write for him?
No, I can't write to compete against myself.
Yes. Oh, you mean? But let's listen to one of your songs.
Sure.
And let Trinidad and Tobago tell us what are their thoughts about it. You told me off air also that you would have been in the competition with in
Montserrat.
Montserrat with Karine and what's her name again?
Terry.
Terry Lyons, yeah. All right, and you came third.
Correct. Terry won, Karine came first.
And you came third.
Correct.
Wow. Let's take a listen to one of your songs, and then we're going to come back and interact a little more.
No problem.
When we talk about social commentary, the voice of the common man, we don't hear about politicians, just a real strong calypsonian. When we talk about real politics, is that the voice in the parliament, is the songs I play on the radio, speaking the people's 2 cents from the birth. The message was always clear, the voice of the people for our leaders to hear. It's the poor man's song that beats beneath the drum. It's the melody that whispers the silent tongue, like Mama Sandra, who fought for women, became a staple in our region. She started the fight without legislation. We should have put Mama Sandra to run. I have a suggestion, put a calypsonian to run. I have a suggestion, put a calypsonian to run. We'll debate them one by one, show the leaders how it is done. We would write new legislation, we compound them song by song. I have a suggestion, put a calypsonian to run. When the leaders left from the high chair, we need a song to rock the ear. Take care of your soldiers, Godfrey sing about that this year. We are the voice of the common man to change the direction. But are we really translators? Because they always get it wrong. So I suggest that we take up the task to deliver on what poor people ask. We want everything you promise in this land. Mr. Man, the hospital don't have medication. I should call up Toko, ask for Karina Shea. They could throw in Starboy, hear what us how it is done. We would write new legislation. We gon' pound them song by song. I have a suggestion. Put a Calypsonian to run. Travel through the region is a headache. Nothing to all these people solving. Some of them need a retake. And Calypsonians are better pace. Change must be the only plan to fix this damn region. We voted for the man, but the solution in a song. Politicians, please pull up your socks. Take serious the mandate that you got. Our next election, we'll pull ourselves together and show you how to pull this region in order. I will call up Conrads, who lives in St. Kitts Nevis. We find a Calypsonian who is a politician. Some days I wonder if Judas sing Calypso, cause after the budget he's spitting lyrics just so. Tell them how it go. I have a suggestion. Put a Calypsonian to run. I have a suggestion. Put a Calypsonian to run. We'll debate them one by one. Show the leaders how it is done. We would write new legislation. We gon' pound them song by song. I have a suggestion. Put a Calypsonian to run. Cost of living is killing we. A Calypsonian will address it. Who thief the money out the treasury? A Calypsonian will address it. Global warming got we hot. A Calypsonian will address it. Lord and not the sun gets shot. A Calypsonian will address it. Dear voter, you want the best when you come this show. So why on election day your damn standard so low? I have a suggestion. Put a Calypsonian to run. I have a suggestion. Put a Calypsonian to run. We'll debate them one by one. Show the leaders how it is done. We would write new legislation. We gon' pound them song by song. I have a suggestion. Put a Calypsonian to run.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, so this is the song that you came third with
Correct.
in Montserrat.
Yes, and I won with it in 2023.
You won with this song in 2023.
Correct.
Wow. Okay. All right. I hear you. So put a Calypsonian to run. You know, in Trinidad and we take our Calypsonians very literal, eh? Very literal. And people could tell you, if I open up the phone line, they would tell you. When a Calypsonian sing a song in Trinidad and Tobago, we listen to the lyrics and we genuinely believe what they're singing is the truth, and what they're singing is what, is the heart of how the people feel. Okay. So, there's some people who would, and there's the humorous calypsos that people know is humor, right? So then, we really would take that too serious. But you see, our commentary, like our social commentary calypsos, like yesterday I had a lady here who was singing about domestic violence, and she was talking about it from the angle of men. Mm-hmm. And she was very serious when she sang that song, because she was saying that after she sang it, men literally came up to her and say, like, you're singing about me or what? And that's how serious we as Trinidadians take our Calypsonians. So when you hear people would say, hey, what this man singing is actually what we are going through. So when you were talking about the treasury and about different things and about, when you win, you just forget the people. And at Trinidad, them would sit down and say, hey, what you're singing there, we could identify with, or it is true. You know? So it's not like you're just singing a song and you're just putting rhyming or putting lyrics together. We literally take Calypso very serious.
We also take Calypso serious back at home.
Okay.
Yeah, I was taught that the mouthpiece of the people is a Calypsonian.
Yeah.
So we have to sing and represent them in every aspect, whether it's social commentary, political, even funny, because sometimes we do need a little laugh. So for most parts, we also do take Calypso serious, and we actually have fun singing Calypso. We have a undefeated king.
Okay,
And a
humorous.
politician.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so your song is literally, well, you have a Calypso
We
now.
already have one in, so the rest of
Alright.
us just got put in before see where it goes.
Okay, so you would ever think about putting yourself forward?
Maybe not.
Okay, interesting. We have a senator who's a Calypsonian, Helan Francis.
That's my boy.
Yeah, Helan was selected by our president, Miss Christine Kangaloo, to be a senator as a Calypsonian. We had a Calypsonian who was a member of parliament. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. No, I don't think he was a...
Gypsy Run.
Yeah. But talking about one, no, I don't think we ever had. No, I don't think we ever had.
It's time to have one. I heard a song recently in Tent, the Calypso United Party, I think it's CNP.
Yeah, I heard it, yes. The Calypso Night. Yeah,
and Helan is the leader.
Yes, I remember hearing that one. So you have visited any tents since you've been
I
here?
have.
And what are your thoughts?
Calypso Dynasty. I love the Calypsos this year. I think a lot of the Calypsos are interesting. The music this year is a lot different, but of course I'm biased.
You have a bias?
I have a bias.
You know, say I have a bias. You know, there are people who say I have but there was one person who would have spoken to me and said to me that even though I have my bias, I try to give everybody a fair play. So like Kurt Allen, I would give him a play, even though I may not, but I give him a play.
He's actually one of my favorite Calypsonians.
Okay. The last batch of Calypso.
Correct.
Right. I give Chucky a play, I give Kareen, I give Tevon, I give O'Connor, Tizia. Most of the Calypso, like the young lady who you heard me playing, who was here yesterday with me, there's Calypso for the year, play Calypso, and Calypso, not just Calypso History Month for a month, but for the year. I like that song. So there are several Calypso songs I play throughout the year too. I don't just play Calypso, no, I play Calypso right through the year. That's one of the mandates that the owner of the radio station had given to me. In the whole mix, make sure that Calypso music, because he started off as a Calypsonian, the owner of the station. Started off as a Calypsonian and then branched over into soca. And everybody know him now to be an icon in the soca industry. They call him the boss, IWER George. But apart from that, there's a mandate here in this radio station and we play Calypso. But apart from that, so I'm glad that you would have shared. So are you in Skinner Park tomorrow?
I am in Skinner Park tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to support everybody. In particular.
You're going to support your guests.
Kareen.
The person who invited you.
Tazaya. Helan.
Okay. Well, with Chucky, you had to support your boy Chucky.
Yes, I love Chucky's song this year and last year.
Okay.
He made me a fan.
He made you a fan? So if you didn't want to be a fan, he make you a fan? Nice guy. Chucky, a bullying people, right?
It started with the Madsen.
Oh, the Madsen. You like that one?
Yeah, then I started to go through and look at his other music. So I was quite excited to hear what he brought this year. And again, look to press.
Vibes.
So,
Soon as you're talking about Chucky, I'll give you a taste.
A jiggy calypso.
So Chucky is in the semi-finals tomorrow.
Look to press. Look to press.
You know, Chucky has been trying to get the elder people to understand what he mean by look to press.
Everything is a Bobby show. Public institutions fail. System moving just like snail. But they treating we like we slow. But today we change any trend. Tell them don't do it out. The longest rope of an end. My friend, don't do it out. We flipping the script. Or no have we under duress. If your service in a mess, then it's better you look to press. And if price is rising and your product quality getting less, look to press. I say look to press.
He mean close down the business. Go from here. That's what he mean. Leave we alone. You can't be selling we conkles and cheese. I saw a butter in a grocery. You know, I'm not sure what my boy talking about, right? So I went into this grocery to get some butter to make some bread. And yeah, this bacon thing, you know. So I went into this grocery store to get some butter to make a bread. And lo and behold, I was so surprised to see how the butter cut down. Because I want to find the butter. I need to find this butter to show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna find it, and you'll understand what Chucky mean.
So don't do it out. If government is a money grab to leave we in a mess. Save yourself the stress of the election and look to press. And if you can't handle the criminals living we in distress, look to press. I say look to press. Decision you make under 1% BS, look to press.
So here this now, this is the butter I'm talking about. Only look at this, only remember this butter. Only remember how the size of this butter. I'm bringing it up for you to see the price too. You only remember this butter? Eh? Talk to me earlier. You only remember this butter? Look at the size of this butter now. You only remember the size of this butter last year? Not even last year, the beginning of this year. Well, they must phase it out. But last year and years before that, you all remember the size of this butter?
Corrupted police, all against peace.
Look at the price of the butter now.
Different I mean them.
The price of the butter is $12.50. And they cut down the size of the butter.
Rising and your product quality getting less, look to press.
So really and truly, we should tell country house look to press. Leave we alone. Go from here.
Under 1% BS, look to press. I say look to press. Say less, we don't mobilize. Say less, don't follow them guys. We want the best. Anything else, look to press. What's up? Is the vibe, yeah.
So that's what we're talking about. So the people on the live saying yes, they remember the butter. Look at what people coming on the live now to tell me about this butter. Oh, let's serious. We serious about them. Them need to press. Them need to look to press. Look, come on the live and see it. And you tell me, you remember this butter? You remember the size of this butter? You remember the price of this butter? Look at the butter now. Look at the butter now. Them serious? So if you didn't understand what Chucky was singing about, this is what he's talking about. You remember how much videos of little children were saying that they buy a big pack of conkles or cheese sticks or whatever, and when they open it, it's air. Not even half the pack full. Look to press.
My friend, don't do it out. We flipping the script. Or no have we under duress. If your service in a mess, then it's better you look to press.
Somebody telling me it's 2 in 1 pack. Mom, anybody who know the size of this butter, know that they cut down the amount of this butter. Anybody who know it could tell you that the butter cut down, and look at the price. Look at the price. So I just had to highlight that a little bit, you know. I wanted to, just be interactive with my viewers and listeners now. And we just get real. We don't make jokes. So that's why I told you, when I was telling you earlier on, that we just take Calypsonians very serious. And we could identify what they're singing about. We could identify everything that they're singing about.
You mean
we could identify with it.
I think this song, Buddha Mudada.
Oh, yes. Oh.
What? That would be perfect for the price of that.
I hear you, ma'am. I hear you, ma'am. I hear you. Even this calypso here. You see this calypso here?
This fight is about bread, butter, and justice. And we fight with blood, sweat, and tears. We won't give up, we won't surrender, and we shall overcome. When talking about labor here in Trinidad, you can't leave out Butler, the man from Hyderabad. He appears and disappears, so the people say. And yet he made an appearance just the other day, and he said, what he said? Roger, comrade Roger, Roger, why you gone down there? How could you abandon your brother David Abdullah? Roger, comrade Roger, I know you've been there before. How come you ain't seen corruption evermore? Roger, comrade Roger, boy, you down there on your own, looking like a hungry dog begging for a bone. Roger.
So this song, everybody who didn't know understand this song. We know exactly what he's singing about. And we know everything he's singing about is the truth. It have no lies or no, and then, you know, it's my uncle now. So I would have tell him if he's doing anything, if he's saying, you know, he's singing it right. You know, so Uncle Peter's, I know Uncle Peter's ready for them tomorrow. The whole church must be going there tomorrow. The whole church must be going there tomorrow. But anyway, so that's one person too who, you know, we enjoy hearing. Who else is there to listen to? Oh, well, this young man has been making some waves. You know what I mean?
Young brother.
You think so? You think it's young brother going to play?
Is it that he had to say?
You think so? No, none of the above, ma'am.
The one that sing about the fathers are fathers. Which one?
I'm gonna play for you. Trying to make we just touching a little bit on the some of the finalists that make it to Skinner's Park tomorrow. And I have in studio with me a young lady from St. Kitts, former monarch. Her nephew beat her out of the first place. And she's the third place at the Queens of Queens monarch in Montserrat. This was this year?
Yes.
Yeah. How the competition has been? It's have a lot of people coming out?
It's one of their shows. You have to also remember that Montserrat is not a big place.
Okay.
But the people do come out and support.
Okay.
So between that and their local monarch,
okay,
those are the most attended. Those are the shows that are most attended.
All right. Well, let's listen to this one.
My son was a good boy. Words of a mother. As he's laying down on the asphalt, bleeding out on the corner. She's calling on Jesus' name, asking why did they kill him. My son was a gentle soul. He never do nobody nothing. Then a man shout, woman. The son went on a banging in a stolen vehicle. While you feel the next team swing back, the boy killed 3 people. Speeding off at the scene he went on. A little girl get bounced down. Yet still she saying heads have to roll for the ones who take she's on the soul. Mama good son,
So this fella making waves.
Mama.
Yeah, Mama good song. Yeah. Well, we know this fella is his mama and papa good song. Mr. Tazea O'Connor. I find him moving plenty in this song. I find him moving plenty in this song.
My aspiration might sound lofty to you, and so you criticize. But condemnation and negative reviews only serve to energize. So-called friends will envy and...
Hey, I go for the news. I'm going for the news, chat to me. Go and be right back. Don't touch your dial.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232, or 378-1470.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Army Vet Friday, February 21st at the headquarters of SOCA, Queens Park, Savannah.
She said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to.
Red and black teams mount up to secure your flags. Courtyard Cooler tickets are available now for only $300, exclusively at Cache stores nationwide. Larry's High Fashion Sangre Grande and Shaguanas, Bobby's Bar Q-Rep, In Excess, Port of Spade and Arima, and online at islandetickets.com. Your mission is to choose your team, Team Red or Team Black, and wave your flag until one side waves the white flag. Remember, coolers allowed, no glass, ice, or chasers. It's the safest Vet for Carnival. Army Vet. Operation Flag Fest. Social media keywords. The real Army Vet.
On Saturday, February 22nd at 2 p.m. comes an annual event that changes the carnival landscape in Trinidad and Tobago at Skinner Park in San Fernando. We will ring the Calypso bell as Tuco presents Calypso Globalization in 2025, the year of Calypso. 40 talented contestants from across the country are ready to battle it out. Skinner Park, San Fernando, Saturday, February 22nd from 2 p.m. This is Calypso Fiesta. It's time to celebrate Calypso music together.
Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. This is the Midday News, broadcasting on the street 919 FM. In your headlines, Soca Showdown, Blockadan shines. Winner awaits Fantastic Friday. Murdered youth laid to rest. Third body discovered on Trinidad's east coast. Wendy Thomas dies 1 month. After being shot at home, Kamla slams PNM over safe seat allocations. Missing military ammo, cabinet calls in CARICOM investigators. Internationally, Luigi Mangione back in court for United Healthcare CEOs. Murder case. Now for the news in detail. In a night of electrifying performances, Blockadan stole the spotlight at the Ultimate Soca Champion Finals with his high-energy performance of Blessing. His emotional tribute to overcoming hardships, backed by a choir and a powerful freestyle verse, had fans calling for an instant victory. But the $1 million prize remains up for grabs, with the official results set for Fantastic Friday, February 28th. Meanwhile, competition favorite Young Breda delivered a theatrical masterpiece, while soca stars like Ding Dong, Preeti and Orlando Octave added to the show's star power. In the Youth Soca Champion category, Sucre took the title, with Verse and Saki placing second and third, respectively. With anticipation at an all-time high, will Blockadan's epic performance be enough for the crown? Or will Young Breda claim victory? In more news, tragedy struck Taba Keith as family and friends gathered to say goodbye to 21-year-old Matthew Chancellor, who was fatally shot on Sunday. The subway employee was on his way to visit his grandfather when he was attacked. During an emotional service, Chancellor was remembered as a man of faith, dedicated to his church and loved by many. His manager described him as a rare gem, always uplifting those around him. The officiating pastor called for communities to fight crime by guiding youth toward faith, declaring, "Taba Keith will not be a haven for gangs. A heartbreaking loss, but a life that will be remembered." In further news, another grim discovery on Trinidad's east coast. A Sangre Grande man stumbled upon human remains while setting crab traps near fishing pond. The police recovered a skull, torso, and bones along the shoreline, now being examined at the Forensic Science Center. Investigators suspect the remains may be linked to a drifting vessel spotted off Trinidad's southeastern coast last month, which carried 5 bodies before vanishing into the sea. 2 other bodies have already washed ashore in Manzanilla. None have been identified. In another news story, Princestown mother of 4, Wendy Thomas, has died nearly a month after she was shot outside her home. The 57-year-old was standing at her front door when a gunman, allegedly a man from her own community, shot her in the chest during an argument. She succumbed to her injuries at the San Fernando General Hospital. The suspect has been arrested and charged with murder. In more news, opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar is calling out the People's National Movement for allegedly excluding East Indian candidates from its safe seats. She claims the party's selections prove it is not truly representative of all citizens, while arguing that the UNC's seat allocations are strategically based on electoral advantage. The PNM has completed screening for 40 candidates, while the UNC continues its process, vowing to present a strong team for the upcoming elections. In further news, a high-level probe is underway into the disappearance of over 25,000 rounds of ammunition from the Trinidad and Tobago Regiment's Cumuto Barracks. The government has assembled a special investigative team, including military officials from Guyana and Jamaica, to audit the records, armory, and storage facilities. Prime Minister Keith Rowley, currently at the CARICOM Heads of Government Conference in Barbados, personally pushed for regional assistance. Meanwhile, the TTPS has also launched an investigation into the missing rounds. In international news, Luigi Mangione, the 26-year-old accused of fatally shooting United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, will appear in a Manhattan court today for the first time since his December arraignment. Prosecutors and defense attorneys will discuss case updates, with Judge Gregory Caro possibly setting a trial date. Mangione has pleaded not guilty to multiple murder charges, including murder as an act of terrorism. He also faces federal charges that could bring the death penalty. Authorities arrested him in Pennsylvania after a 5-day manhunt, finding a weapon linked to the crime and a notebook expressing hostility toward wealthy executives. Let's take a look at what's happening in the world of sports. Trinidad and Tobago is mourning the passing of Olympic bronze medalist Kent Bernard, who died at 82 just hours after returning home from Michigan. Bernard was part of TNT's historic 1964 Olympic 4x400 memory relay team, securing the nation's first ever track and field medal. Fellow Olympian Hasely Crawford helped TNT secure Commonwealth and Pan American medals. The athletics community remembers him as a mentor, coach, and national hero. In your weather forecast, expect a mostly sunny, hazy, and breezy afternoon with a few brisk showers, while tonight will be cool with occasional rain. Moderate Saharan dust is present, so sensitive individuals should take precautions. The temperature will reach a high of 31 degrees, and seas will be moderate to rough, with waves up to 3.0 meters in open waters. Recapping the headlines: Soca Showdown, Blackadan shines. Winner awaits Fantastic Friday. Murdered youth laid to rest. Third body discovered on Trinidad's east coast. Wendy Thomas dies 1 month after being shot at home. Kamla slams PNM over safe seat allocations. Missing military ammo. Cabinet calls in CARICOM investigators. Internationally, Luigi Mangione back in court for United Healthcare CEOs. Murder case. That was your News on the Street 919 FM. Do have a safe and productive day.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
After Carnival 2025, come prepared to roll over laughing at Randy Glasgow Productions, Alternative International Comedy Festival, Naparima Bowl Amphitheater, San Fernando, Friday 7th March, 7 p.m. Get a fantastic $50 off all tickets while stocks last. For more info, call Alternative Comedy Festival, hotline 774-555-555. The biggest carnival countdown is on at Furniture Plus. Get up to 50% off in store and online. Come enjoy massive savings on appliances, furniture, electronics, mattresses, and more. Plus, no cash. Buy now, pay later with affordable hire purchase plans. That's not all. Earn Caribbean Airlines travel miles when you shop with us. All stores open today. Shop now for unbeatable deals and big savings at Furniture Plus. Get up to 50% off in store and online. Check press and social media for more details. The Steam is coming to Bago every Friday night. It's DJ night and the steam is rising. Get ready. Steamy Friday, every Friday after Work Lime. 5 p.m. at Vibes the Event. Space, formerly known as The Shade. 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bon Accord. Free entry. 10 beers all night with an all-star DJ cast. Unbeatable drink specials. Book one of our exclusive Cabana specials and take the vibes to another level. It all happens. Steamy Friday, every Friday, where the party never cools down. Steam on a Friday, only at Vibes the Event Space. Oscar B. and Friends, Say Let Glow in White, celebrating life, a grown folks event. Carnival, Sunday 2nd March, the East will come alive with good vibes, nice people, and sweet. Soca music from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Location is 22, Unity, Crescent Paradise, East Tacarigua. Admission $400. Limited tickets available. Live performances from Neil IWER George, Ziggy Ranking, and Oscar B. Your DJs will be DJ Jerry, DJ Carlos, DJ Kevin, Selector Rodney, DJ Shadows, Sherwin Trackmaster, Music Chest. For tickets, contact Oscar B 738-484, Anel 754-6526, Ms. Antoine 3279-047, Megan 19346-670267. The safest fete in the world returns with the most requested artistes for Carnival 2025. The Army Fete Operation Flag Fest is energy from beginning to end. Army Friday, February 21st, at the headquarters of Soca Queens Park, Savannah. Get your tickets now at advertised outlets only. Social media keywords, The Real Army Fete, or on Facebook at The Army Fete. The Calabash Corner, Carnival Edition, is coming to Street 919 FM each and every Wednesday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon with your host, Wendy. From entertainment protocol and etiquette to tips for the young artist, and then the Power Hour where we review Carnival events with you, the patrons. Tune in to the #1 station for culture and log on to the Facebook and YouTube Live at the Street 919 FM. This is our culture. Let's nurture it. For further information and sponsored segments, call or WhatsApp 269-3567.
government sleeping. World War III trained Begonians praying. The enemy have nationality, a citizen of this country. So much crime and murder in 24. We the people can't take it anymore. Dr. Rowley, before you go away, don't kick the can down the road, aspire and achieve, that the motto say. So I say, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. Too much crime in the country, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. A state of emergency, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. Don't feel safe in TNT, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. Red, and black in unity, side by side in we native land, we could live in harmony. Deadly enemy, take more lives and combat issues. Vietnam was a party compared to what's happening presently. The population say crime's getting worse. It's the poor and the old get trapped in a moving hearse. The enemy don't care at all, but we making fuss. Health and security team say united we stand, and we sing in the chorus. So I say, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. Put a lock on TNT, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. I say it's time for revelry, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. Spend time with family, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. Long time I fear for my granny, the only thing granny wants is just to bless up the nation. Begonians homesick to fight this crime, they make take good leadership. Biggest money maker, Carnival, she is in danger. All them tourists joining the yearly fun. Buy Carnival costumes online since 21. Master no Master, he say he's on the hook. Graduates live in the US, London, Canada, they afraid to jump back home. So I say, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. The whole world is watching me, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. Crime and gang is for TV, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. I love up the country, shut them down, Dr. Rowley, shut them down. Red, white, and black in unity, the only republic we want is a crime-free Trinbago.
The Street 919 FM, your go-to for insightful political discourse. Stay informed, stay engaged, and join the conversation. Connect with us online for the latest updates and thought-provoking discussions. Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation. You're listening to the Street 919 FM, your destination for the best music around. All the hits and timeless classics on the Street 919 FM.
So-called friends will envy and jealous. Yes, not everyone could handle your progress. But when they try to kill my passion and desire. It does only fuel my fire. I go in and sing like sparrow. I need to be versatile, cast a spell like shadow. Oozing with gum and guile. You might feel I tipsy when I shuffle, flick back my head, just channeling the gypsy. At extempo, he real dread. So don't limit, don't try to dim it. Shape, structure, trim it. I remain gallant. They can't tame my talent. Me love for the art, it pure. I take it to every shore to achieve my goal. Kaiso to the world. Is to elevate the art and to be the architect. Whoa, so younger generations can blaze a trail for themselves and show it due respect. Put my abilities on display, and honor the greats along the way. Take a pinch from their experience and just add my sons. That's the impetus to chat my own cause. I go in and write like Stalin, Kitchener and Valentino, Calypso Rose, my darling. With fire, plenty tempo, cause to them it's no fluke. History will report the genius of Duke High. Elegance, look at the cloth. So don't limit, don't try to dim it. Shape, structure, or trim it. I remain gallant. Tame my talent, my love for the art, it pure. I'll take it to any shore to achieve my goal. Kaiso to the world. Harry Belafonte. Banana boat song to Calypso far. Rum and Coca-Cola. Top the Billboard chart, Lord Invader. Brown Skin Girl by King Radio. These songs help the world to appreciate Calypso. Jamaica Farewell, Jean and Dinah and Miss Mariana, Mighty Sniper. Why? 'Cause Trinidad is my land, deep in my bone marrow. And all this music hits the spot, and just like the arrow, when I'm feeling hot, 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 leading an army in the name of Kaiso to capture the very first Grammy and represent Trinbago. So don't limit, don't try to dim it. Shape, structure, or trim it. I remain gallant. They can't tame my talent. My love for the art, it pure. I take it to every shore to achieve my goal. Kaiso to the world. So stop pelting boulders. Put ego on the shelf and let's all fall in line. Fall in line. Calling all stakeholders. Embrace the potential of this cultural gold mine. Put your love for culture center stage. Come, come, come to ensure the genre come of age. The world is craving, anticipating a new phenomenon, and we have it here in the palm of we hand. I want to be on Broadway, singing me Calypso, not just the Eastern Parkway, Nothing Hill and Rio. The bright lights must find me, engage in Hollywood in a blockbuster movie, as only a Trini could. So don't limit, don't try to dim it. Shape, structure, or trim it. I remain gallant. They can't tame my talent, and when they stamp me name on that fateful day in the Hall of Fame, I'll achieve my goal.
of this term, I will resign this office and go off to my family.
Before you go, before you pack and run away, I wanna fly. Before you go, before you think you'll get away. When you began in the Senate of opposition and waited your turn, then with Manning as your PM giving directions, you studied and learned. You paid attention to Robbie Pandey Kamla, observed all their mistakes. So there is not one excuse that you can make, none that we can take. Cause we give you a turn to ride in DPM1 motor car. You change the whole interior with propaganda, it's smelling drunk, sour. We give you 2 turns as PM of this nation. So now it's my Creole obligation to give you a turn before your resignation. Remember, it's we who call Eric Duffy. We call Chambers Dunsey. It's your turn now. It's me who beat Robbie like a Bobali. It's your turn now. So if we say you are a bully, don't take it personally. Your turn now. Go tell your friends and your family it comes with the duty. It's your turn now. Do not believe that we are afraid to call a donkey a ass or a spade a spade. We will pepper you like a chow. Dr. Row, it's your turn now. Before you go, before you pack and run away, I wonder what Penny and Emery have to say. Before you go, before you think you'll get away, you tell the world you go lock Calda heart up. Once you get the vote. You said the buck is going to stop at the TP top when you took your oath. The airport scandal section 34 email gate. Like a raging bull, you declared war and we took the bait. But since you get your turn, nobody at jail for corruption. Since you get your turn, no members of the opposition in prison. Since you get 2 turns, you promise to set things right. White collar crime you vow to fight. But is a set back with no fight. Remember, it's we who call Pandey racist. We even call him rapists. Your turn now. Silver Fox end up in jail till he come out looking frail. Your turn now. So if we say your government represents the 1%, your turn now. Really rich get richer, the poor man in the gutter. Your turn now. Do not believe your powers of Lekato could overthrow the power of a Calypso. The ancestors wouldn't allow. Dr. Row, your turn now. Before you go, before you pack and run away. So much unemployment, but still you raise your pay. Before you think you'll get away. I remember deceased Patrick Manning named you Rot, the Rottweiler. Because every car that pass around the corner, you chase down the tire. Political battles that came your way, you stood up and fought. And when they came with their slander and their hearsay, you took them to court. So we gave you a turn to guard, protect and defend the treasury. We gave you a turn to secure we national security. That's right. We gave you 2 turns to be the mastermind. Reduce violence and crime, but murder's at the highest of all times. Remember, it's we who call Manning emperor. We call him a dictator. Your turn now. We treat patos like a louse. They came out by Lise house. It's your turn now. So if we say you are a puppet, you're lying in but pocket. Your turn now. And with your shining bald head, we find your dread and a natty dread. Your
Cause you brought Manning down, you could do the same with the Calypso crown. And then act holier than thou, Dr. Rowe. Your turn now. Before you go, before you pack and run away. It's well-washed behavior, just as Patrick said. Before you go, before you think you'll get away. After 45 years of public service, you deserve arrest. So you anointed as you're that too young to try with the mess. Now we hearing that your support base having real problems. Next election, they voting for a caring face to sit at the helm. Cause you failed in your turn to diversify the economy. Yes, you failed in your turn to create a real creative industry. You failed in your turn to be a superstar. Legalize marijuana and make Fitzgerald the line minister. Remember, it's we who call Kamala Trunka. She's smoking marijuana. Your turn now. Well, you say what's that? You talk about she cap. Meow! So if she talk about your father and the young thing that you slaughter. But wait, did I mention your $1 million pension? Well, do not believe you invincible or that youngster is really capable. Look, I hope that you don't get vexed, but young Stuart, it's your turn next. Before you go, before you pack and run away. Well, now you know what the people have to say. Before you go, before you think you'll get away.
So this is the song I was telling you about off air. And yeah, there are some people who, which was happening on the live there. There are some people who are not having it to that song. There are some people who just come off the live and then come back on after the song finish. So I played you Thursday O'Connor. I played you Kurt Allen. I played you Chucky. I played you who again? Who are some of the persons I played you so far, boy? Squeezy Rankin. We have enough of that song. All right. Okay, we were selling messages. They had enough of that song. Yeah, so those are some of the contestants who are coming up on Saturday.
Some of the Calypsonians.
Yeah, contestants.
No, Calypsonians.
Oh, you want to say Calypsonians?
Correct.
All right, ma'am. Calypsonians.
Contestants are queen shows.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who I missed out? Before I get buff, I'm gonna play this one time before I get buff. I know that there are some people who want to hear this song, so take a listen to this one.
Oh yes, God's that. Cleanse them. Hear the cries in the streets at night. So many dreams born out like light. Youths them caught in a system cold, chasing shadows that take their soul. But the rhythm of hope is strong. Feel the beat it guide us along. Plant the seed of change in the ground and reap the fruits of love from this song. I'm sure we can rise from the shadows as we shine. Through the pain and the sorrows, leave the darkness behind. For the youths and the future, let the healing begin. In the rhythm of we island, let love pull us in. So come from the dusk till dawn, as we rise up every morn. We'll fly through the skies like planes. All people will rise again. Hand in hand is how we'll start. Everyone can play their part. Man, woman and child come in. Let the cleansing begin. Come on. Cleanse them. driving we mad. And the youths them can't find no work, cause the system take them for joke. Let the positive fight control. We must not lose sight of our goal. In spite the stress and the strain, let us build our country again. I'm sure we can rise from the shadows as we shine. Through the pain and the sorrow, leave the darkness behind. For the youths and the future, let the healing begin. In the rhythm of the island, let love pull us in. So come from the dust till dawn, as we rise up every morn. We'll fly through the skies like planes. Our people will rise again. Hand in hand is how we'll start. Everyone can play their part. Man, woman, and child come in. Let the cleansing begin. Politicians drive the nice car, while the poor man bite the finger. Oil money blow away like dust. The people don't know who to trust. But every crisis we will master and rise to triumph from disaster. We will cast the evil away. We make the solemn pledge here today. I'm sure we can rise from the shadows as we shine. Through the pain and the sorrows, leave the darkness behind. For the youths and the future, let the healing begin. In the rhythm of the island, let love pull us in. So come from the dust till dawn, as we rise up every morn. We'll fly through the skies like planes. Our people will rise again. Hand in hand is how we'll start. Everyone can play their part. Man, woman, and child come in. Let the cleansing begin. Clean the heart. From the ghetto I born and grow, I learned to make joy from sorrow. Though my story was hardship and pain, I see the blessings falling like rain. And every time the setbacks would come, I keep the faith and weather the storm. With every step and toil I strive, just to keep my dreams alive. I'm sure we can rise from the shadows as we shine. Through the pain and the sorrows, leave the darkness behind. For the youths and the future, let the healing begin. In the rhythm of the island, let love pull us in. So come from the dust till dawn, as we rise up every morn. We'll fly through the skies like planes. Our people will rise again. Hand in hand is how we'll start. Everyone can play their part. Man, woman, and child come in. Let the cleansing begin.
So that's young brother. That is young brother, and young brother is going to be in Skinner's Park tomorrow also. Interesting. I'm seeing all the persons on the live dancing and, you know, celebrating, and, you know, they like the song. Yeah, they like the song. Oh, again, there's this gentleman who is also in the semifinals. Take a listen to this song. Mr. Gart Sinclair.
This one is dedicated to all the struggling Kaisonians and their families. Stay strong. As a conscious Kaisonian, I was ready to give all I can for Kaiso showbiz. But now I have some doubt. My hand in the lion mouth. The returns not adding up to the expenses. When I sing nice songs in the semi-finals, people swear that I made the Dimash girl. But like they want me soul, my pocket full of holes. I finish pawn all my silver and gold. Kaiso could make me a vagrant. Kaiso could make me a vagrant. Money tight, dread and slow. Is me vagrant partner clothes I borrow? Kaiso could make me a vagrant. Kaiso could make me a vagrant. I hustling like traffic light. I could end up on Murray Street one good night. Kaiso could make me a vagrant. Kaiso could make me a vagrant. God in heaven knows I could end up a vagrant for Kaiso. To tell you how this thing's serious, this time I believe me chorus. Hear them, hear them. I could end up a vagrant for Kaiso. Pressure. Well, you think it easy? Listen. Year after year, I just try my best to present Kaiso with depth and beautiful melodies. Hey, my partner mother can't make finals and I shan't. Sometimes I feel somebody messing with me. Social commentaries, well researched, positive, thought-provoking, original and constructive. A Kaiso jump from Tobago in the mass graduate zone. Mr. Mother can't flatten that like a pampano. Kaiso could make me a vagrant. Kaiso could make me a vagrant. I selling shatine in the market, cause every year taking basket. Good Lord God. I sneak in the bush by Trevor Sayers. I bounce about 2-3 entertainers. Kaiso could make me a vagrant. Kaiso could make me a vagrant. God in heaven knows I could end up a vagrant for Kaiso. In case all you think are kicks in, listen what my friends them saying. Hear them. I could end up a vagrant for Kaiso. A little help, please. Do you remember Shadow's classic? Poverty is hell, and 1% Trini ain't come back since. IWER and Rudder said, so long, no profit in Kaiso town. Going to war done with Kaiso, he convinced this Kaiso business could be really pure hell. Plenty singers disappear and lose their shell. While I bear pain and show some class, I catch in me mother mass. But one day my name will be first at last. Kaiso go make me a vagrant. This Kaiso go make me a vagrant. My credit union record is a crime. My grandmother dead about 15 times. Good Lord God. I check the blue machine, boy, first thing bad. The machine tell me, boy, just give back the card. This Kaiso gon' make me a vagrant. God in heaven knows I could end up a vagrant for Kaiso. Think to make man cry, all you laughing. But hear how my friends them pleading. Hear them, now hear them. I could end up a vagrant for Kaiso. Hoping and praying for when that day comes, when every Kaisonian can live off this art form. But we must have leaders with vision who can come up with a plan that would one day even do away with competition. But you must decide if you're leading or competing. Always remember, perception shapes reality. And make sure we judges know the 5 rules of Kaiso to avoid another mother can't fiasco. Cause this ain't gonna make me no vagrant. This ain't gonna make me no vagrant. Our chain is as strong as its weakest link. Fix this thing quick before we all sink. This ain't gonna make me no vagrant. This ain't gonna make me no vagrant. Somebody better do something fast before Kaiso end up in the labas. This ain't gonna make me no vagrant. Kaiso gon' make me no vagrant. I may have to let go before I turn vagrant for Tyson.
So that song is by Garth Sinclair. Kaiser Will Make Me a Vagrant. The song that people are asking for on the YouTube before I play the song you want to hear is the song by Twiggy. So Twiggy is also a semi-finalist on Saturday. Her son, I heard that her son also is a contestant. Yeah. I heard her son also is a part of the competition on Saturday.
Is being brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
They follow me, blessings follow me, they all on me. My heart's so grateful, yeah. Stress can't follow me tonight. Oh no, I turn off my location. Right now all I want is freedom. Drinks, pass a light, raise your vacation with me queen and we own the island. No of us, only smiles. We in love and happy to be alive, celebrating life. My maker bless me. That's why I'm moving stress free. Thank God I'm feeling healthy. And my cup never empty. Tell them I need a witness now. Turn up the soca loud cause it's endless charming. How much rum tonight is the only challenge. I done work for the week. Now I'm ready to walk. Now I want to enjoy my weekend dancing. So turn up the good vibe loud cause it's endless charming. Who go get this walk is the only challenge. I done pay my bills. Now I'm ready to walk. So I can spend my money this weekend dancing. Now I'm ready to walk. Now I'm ready to walk. Hey, your time for the walk. Your time for the walk.
That road march was brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
The Street 919 FM, your go-to for insightful political discourse. Stay informed, stay engaged, and join the conversation. Connect with us online for the latest updates and thought-provoking discussions. Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
All right, so I'm back with you, and I was playing Twiggy. Yeah, I was playing Miss Twiggy's song, 65. And then after that, I will play Terry Lyons. Yeah, playing back Twiggy. Twiggy, you know how to get Twiggy the love because I didn't get to play the song.
No problem.
And then I'll play Terry Lyons. And then, you know, I'll give you your closing marks.
No problem.
Aside, but I've been fighting battles where truth tries to hide. From the street to the stage, I keep my audience engaged. Raising consciousness, turning page after page. One children crying, one mother's weep. Corruption in high places, keep running deep. You will find me here with lyrics to heal, giving voice to the pain that the people feel. All who feel my time come and want me to go, they will now know the power of Calypso. 65 and still relevant. And it's you the people I humbly represent. 65, very much alive and still relevant. Nobody could silence this vocal instrument. No retirement plan in this art form. I perform whether hurricane or storm, like a marriage vow till death do us part. 50 years of Calypso straight from my heart. Once human suffering and pain exists, national crisis, I won't be dismissed. I stand for justice, but change I lament. 65 and still relevant. My lyrics potent and it real ferment. I won't circumvent in any event. Icons rise like rose and sparrow. I salute their greatness, so the youths will follow. When I see how they shine and how they represent we, I serenade them as part of my duty. From gender-based violence to schoolyard fights, from racial tension to women's rights, prostitution rising, rape on the spread, crime and violence render a conscience dead. The
fighting song to guard the nation against every wrong. My voice cannot be accent. 65 and still relevant. By God I was sent. The divine intent will go the extent in any advent. Still relevant. La da di da do da de. La da di da oh God. La da di da do. La da di da da da. Twiggy say. Oh la da do. They tell me age should bring me peace and rest. Once people under pressure, I will do my best. Icons like we don't retire, we grow. Our voices get richer, knowledge overflow. Once the Stephen beaten, once carnival call, I'll be singing loudly in every calypso hall. No desk job waiting, no pension yet. I am here till the people needs are met. Once the issue stand, I won't stand still. My song bring change with powerful will. 65, 65, and still relevant. This precious twin island, I humbly represent. Oh, 65, energy and vibe, and still relevant. Nobody could silence this vocal instrument. Every note, every song that I declare, I will show the world I still belong here. No time for rest, no time for retreat. Who in the kitchen, sure to feel the heat. Every mother and every child in need, I will plant my lyrics like a moral seed. So when they're asking why I'm still in the tent, tell them 65 and still relevant. Harder than cement.
So that's Twiggy saying that 65 and still relevant. You understand? So this is Miss Terry Lands before you leave.
Ask your man. Do ask me. Ask your man. Ask your man. He tell you he love you. He tell you that too. I find it so cruel because it's what
I will pay some bills. You see me and you and the song something so controversial.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
On Saturday, February 22nd at 2 p.m. comes an annual event that changes the carnival landscape in Trinidad and Tobago at Skinner Park in San Fernando. We will ring the Calypso bell as Tuco presents Calypso Globalization in 2025, the year of Calypso. 40 talented contestants from across the country are ready to battle it out. Skinner Park, San Fernando, Saturday, February 22nd from 2 p.m. This is Calypso Fiesta. It's time to celebrate Calypso music together.
The Calabash Corner Carnival Edition is coming to Street 91.9 FM each and every Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon with your host, yours truly, Wendy. From entertainment protocol and etiquette to tips for the young artists and even the season ones. Then the Power Hour where we review carnival events with you, the patrons. Tune in to the #1 station for culture and log on to the Facebook and YouTube Live at Street 919 FM. This is our culture. Let's nurture it. For further information on sponsored segments, call or WhatsApp 269-3567. The Calabash Corner is here.
Army Fet Friday, February 21st at the headquarters of Soca, Queens Park, Savannah.
Lucky for you, my friend. I in a good spirit. I drink in a good spirit.
Welcome to the VVIP all-inclusive and VIP stagefront free drink sections. VIP stagefront free drinks $600 and the VVIP all-inclusive deck $1,200. The Army Fet. Have a great time at our fully stocked bars bars and delicious food stations. Drink all night, but drink responsibly. Powered by Hennessy, Campari, Johnny Walker Black, El Dorado Rum, and the Ricky Ragunan Group of Companies.
After Carnival 2025, come prepared to roll over laughing at Randy Glasgow Productions' Alternative International Comedy Festival, kicking off at the scenic Naparima Bowl Amphitheater, San Fernando. Friday, 7th March, it's Bacchanal from 7 p.m. featuring South O, Damian Melville in concert. The funniest in the Caribbean, the Drunken Saint, Tommy Joseph.
You know the immigration rule? They take off my watch and they tell me go on that side, go by visitors. I said, why you send me by visitors and you take my watch? You know what the man tell me? The watch is a citizen.
Humorous King, Myron B, Larry Joseph, Small Coolers are welcome. Get a fantastic $50 off all tickets while stock lasts at Fellini South, Caches, Gulf City Mall and Port of Spain, MS Food City, Debe, Extra Foods, Grand Bazaar, Endeavor, and Aranguez. Also at the Naparima Bowl box office from Ash Wednesday, Friday 7th. For more info, call 774-5555.
To Caribbean Airlines. So many places to go. Come let me go. Everybody talking and jumping as one. Come take away. There we go. Come let me go. Every island taking out one Caribbean Airlines. Tell them home is where the heart is. Take a jump up and wave. Tell them home is where the heart is. This is how we live. Tell them home is where the heart is. Caribbean Airlines is home wherever you go. Where the oil drum make a big sound, we go lift the energy. Like a jump jam, look we oil down all that we is family.
We never alone when we go on road. Away from we home is like we never leave home. And we come on zone, islands to the bone. This vibe cannot postpone.
Boy, tell them home is where the heart is. Take a jump up and wave. Tell them home is where the heart is. This is how we live. Tell them home is where the heart is. Caribbean Airlines is home wherever you go.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Alloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space.
Tuco presents the Kaiso Dynasty, a new global experience of Calypso music. Radisson Hotel, Wrightson Road, with a dynamic collection of stars featuring G.I., Gypsy, the Calypso Princess, Karine Ashe, Brother Easy, Reese and Nell, Mark Pear, Dakota Francis, Ricky Jai, Poser, Tazea O'Connor, Tara Lawrence, Sister Ava, Young Poser, Treldon Lean, MCs Errol Fabian, Alan the Entertainer, and Pell. Backed by Kern Somerville and the Sensational Band. Chorus by the Kaiso Dynasty Divas. Opening night, Thursday, 13 February. Showtime, 8 p.m. Tickets, $200. 2-for-1 special, $300 and $350 special reserve. Tickets available on islandetickets.com, Tuco's head office in Woodbrook, and at the Radisson box office. Purchase your tickets at Crosby St. James, Simon's Musical Supplies, WAC Radio, Tuco's head office, all Tuco zonal zones, and selected Better Deal supermarkets. The Kaiso Dynasty, formerly Kaiso House, presented by Tuco. The Kaiso Dynasty, the new global experience where Calypso and culture come alive.
One
The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Constructive Talk with Pastor Google, where every conversation builds bridges and sparks solutions, because together we can shape a better future. On the Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation. The nation, the nation, the nation, the nation.
Oh yeah. A leader, how to choose a leader. That's the most relevant question today. Now that the man retire, people spitting fire, and every talking head having their say. For in this mixed up land that we call Trinbago, many times it does just boil down to race. They say that one side like African and the next prefer East Indian, but it's way of choosing leaders is a disgrace. Here why? Because a leader must help its country to rise. A good leader be able to motivate and then mobilize. A good leader, and a leader must be one whose vision is clear. A good leader, holding ethics and integrity dear. A good leader, oh yes, a leader should be humble and polite, not wrapped up in ego, arrogant, always picking fight. Not a tyrant or a dictator. That is not what this country needs. That will only make my nation bleed. His first goal should be service, not self-advancement or greed. Blessed is the one who was born to lead. Good leaders are born, not made. Setting standards is their trade. Blessed is the one who was born to lead. A mentor, a teacher, a trainer. Experience is their greatest tool. Should be discerning, yet forever learning. One who doesn't gladly suffer fools. And in a world that loves a maximum leader, he must know when to let go and delegate. Must be the most able of his peers, not driven by petty fears. And though he can, don't always dominate, because a leader must be blessed with wisdom also. A good leader know when to take in front and when to follow. A good leader, and a leader must be the one to set the template. A good leader, so those coming after could duplicate. A good leader, oh yes, a leader should let his instincts prevail. Know how to cut a path where there is no trail. Not a gambler or a drinker. That is not what this nation needs. Not stumbling about like a tumbleweed. His heart should beat with courage, not be coward or weak-kneed. Blessed is the one who was born to lead. For good leaders are born not made. Being a mentor is your trade. Blessed is the one who was born to lead. We don't want someone
Let's talk about the opportunities available for young people in Trinidad and Tobago at this time. Today, the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service launched the Hoist program. What is this program about? It's a crane operations program, mobile crane operations, tower crane operations, boom truck, forklift operations, and our young people will be able to learn firsthand and receive certification in these areas, equipping them for employment within the construction and the energy sector, and as well if they choose to get involved in small business.
It's definitely a big improvement from where I began in human resource management. So I'm taking this opportunity to expand to do great things.
My heart melts, to see so many young people taking the opportunity and coming out and getting their particular career started. And the reality is the potential is limitless. They could end up working here at home, or they could spread their wings abroad, right here in the region, or even further afield, the US, Canada, or the Middle East. You never know. Oil and gas, manufacturing, port work. The potential is endless. And the thing is, I feel that this is the first match. I just hope that, the word is out there and we're able to get this information on the ground so that more people could benefit, because to me it's a step in the right direction.
$159 young people just received over 300 acres of land from the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service. A starter home, a grant of $20,000, land preparation services, soil testing, all the support to make sure that we have our new farmers.
Right now I feel incredible because I would have never thought in all my years and all of my studies that I've been able to access land opportunities and this type of experience in such a short time.
I feel both emotional and excited. It's definitely a great program. It would have put me in a place that no other program ever would have.
Graduating on receiving my license to operate is now an opportunity for me to just have a full own commitment to what I'm doing currently, and it's giving me more hopes and inspiration to go forward and expanding my agricultural business right now.
One of the main challenges a lot of young farmers face is that they don't have the education and the exposure, and they use a lot of traditional methods passed down, without a lot of basis or understanding fully why certain methods are employed. We need to explore and reach out to programs such as YAP, the Youth Aquaculture Program, the Shade House Program, and many other initiatives set forth by the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service.
I really and truly believe that agriculture is the future of the country, because we have to eat, what I said, and the youth of tomorrow are the ones to help push this further ahead.
No opportunities for you. That is the message that many preach to our young people. I am here to tell you that the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service is launching yet another program. So stop right now and share this opportunity to a young person in your life between the age of 18 to 35. This program, Fuse, seen behind me, teaches young people to become linesman and lines clearing. The program happens in two places, in Couva and in El Seguro. So this is another opportunity for a young person in your life. Share this now. The link will be in my bio. $159 young people just received over 300 acres of land from the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service. A starter home, a grant of $20,000, land preparation services, soil testing, all the support to make sure that we have our new farmers.
Right now I feel incredible because I would have never thought in all my years and all of my studies that I've been able to access land opportunities and this type of experience in such a short time.
I feel both emotional and excited. It's definitely a great program. It would have put me in a place that no other program ever would have.
Graduating on receiving my license to operate is now an opportunity for me to just have a full own commitment to what I'm doing currently, and it's giving me more hopes and inspiration to go forward and expanding my agricultural business right now.
One of the main challenges a lot of young farmers face is that they don't have the education and the exposure, and they use a lot of traditional methods passed down, without a lot of basis or understanding fully why certain methods are employed. We need to explore and reach out to programs such as YAP, the Youth Aquaculture Program, the Shade House Program, and many other initiatives set forth by the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service.
I really and truly believe that agriculture is the future of the country because we have to eat. You know what I'm saying? And the youth of tomorrow are the ones to help push this further ahead.
Let's discuss opportunities. Let's talk about the opportunities available for young people in Trinidad and Tobago at this time. Today, the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service launched the HOIST program. What is this program about? It's a crane operations program, mobile crane operations, tower crane operations, boom truck, forklift operations, and our young people will be able to learn firsthand and receive certification in these areas, equipping them for employment within the construction and the energy sector, and as well if they choose to get involved in small business.
It's definitely a big improvement from where I began in human resource management. So I'm taking this opportunity to expand to do great things.
My heart melts, you know, to see so many young people taking the opportunity and coming out and getting their particular career started, and the reality is the potential is limitless. They could end up working here at home, or they could spread their wings abroad, right here in the region, or even further afield, the US, Canada, or the Middle East. You never know. Oil and gas, manufacturing, port work, the potential is endless. And the thing is, seeing that this is the first batch, I just hope that, you know, the word is out there and we're able to get this information on the ground so that more people could benefit, because to me, it's a step in the right direction.
News from the street, 919 FM.
And a leader must be one whose vision is clear, holding ethics and integrity. Yeah. Oh yes, a leader should be humble and polite, not wrapped up in ego, arrogant, always picking fight, not a tyrant or a dictator. That is not what this country needs. That will only make my nation bleed. His first goal should be service, not self-advancement or greed. Blessed is the one who was born to lead.
So you heard something from the Ministry of Youth and National Development. You know, you all see nothing is happening for the youth. So you just heard something jumped out at me in the news today, and I wanted to hear your guys, the viewers and listeners' views on it. So listen to this, right? And I want you all to tell me what are your thoughts about it. It's becoming very prevalent, and it becoming very obvious. Somebody needs to speak to the opposition leader. I don't know. It's just something that I find is a sore point. I find, I don't know. Listen to this.
More news. Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar is calling out the People's National Movement for allegedly excluding East Indian candidates from its safe seats. She claims the party's selections prove it is not truly representative of all citizens, while arguing that the UNC's seat allocations are strategically based on electoral advantage. The PNM has completed screening for 40 candidates, while the UNC continues its process, vowing to present a strong team for the upcoming elections. In further news...
So you hear that, right? You all heard that? I don't know if something is... I lost, you know. But take a listen to it. Let me take some calls on that. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much. That is the exact thing I was going to call you about.
What are your thoughts about that?
Why everything is race. Let's see, show us a black person that's having a UNC stronghold now. Show me a black person having a UNC stronghold. Same thing as talking about PNM, and I know Indian, PNM stronghold. Everything is racist. She's sickening now, but jeez, wow. Okay.
I don't know. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Kubol.
Talk to me. What is your view on this?
I wanted to find out Terence thing.
No, she's saying safe seat.
Well, Richie Sukai. I wanted to tell me of all the years UNC in existence. Wage Mark have been a loyal person to that party. Up to this day, they cannot put him to run for a safe seat. Last election, she put Judy John where. This round, where she put her now, can be the last person to talk about putting people in safe seats, because that party is a racial party. Yeah, it's a dead for them because she know she have 15 seats, 15 sure seats that they will win. That's why she say, oh, we still screen people. Them don't know who they're putting where and where already. That's why Kingsley said she would not reveal the names because it will have bacchanal in the party. You understand? That's what I'm listening.
All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Namaste. Good afternoon to you, Pastor.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Kingsley.
Namaste. Good afternoon to you, listeners.
Uh-huh.
And it's sad, and I want to continue where the vote yesterday. Pastor Google, it's sad. It's sad to see, and I'll make it clear, the UNC supporters is 10 times fanatic, sycophant, blind than the PNM supporters. If today Kamala Prasad Visasa say that Rowdy doing a good job, you're going to hear KFC, you're going to hear the talk show program and them, you're going to hear COP, you're going to hear them praising Dr. Rowdy. If Kamala Prasad Visasa say today that Dr. Rowdy is a good man, you're going to hear the UNC supporters saying, oh God, Dr. Rowdy is a good man. Is a good man. Today, all of these people who was cussing Roger, the supporters, the activists, the so-called talk show hosts, all of these people who was questioning Roger today, they are saying that Roger is one of the best. But I want to ask them a question. Who approved Roger to select these two journalists to go up? Who approved that? Who approved that? Did Kamala Prasad Visasa approve that? This is the question we have to be asking. This country cannot make the mistake and put people who are greedy for power, hungry for power. They just want Rowdy to go. Now we gone, they want them to stay. Now we go, they want them to stay. Because they believe that Stuart Young could beat Kamala Prasad Visasa. They believe that. The survey is saying today that if Stuart Young come the Prime Minister and the opposition and the leader of the PNM, the political leader of the PNM, that Stuart Young could beat Kamala Prasad Visasa. Because it's a make-up team, a pick-up team, a team where they cannot trust You are Philip Alexander. Philip Alexander. That is a serious, serious problem to this country. This country do not just Philip Alexander. He fight 2 elections already and the country reject him. My door, and my gate open. The gate open and on the phone. So let's hold on. The gate open and on the phone thing, right? Open the gate. I'm coming. Open the gate and coming on the phone. Yeah. So this the behavior, the behavior of the whole settings, of the whole atmosphere, of the whole confusion, right? The reason why Kamala Prasad Bisasa telling the media every day they go on screaming that she announcing the candidate and she cannot because she know it's going to be a UNC passa if she announces the candidate early because Anita Haynes waiting, you know, Rachel Parry waiting, you know, and Ramboli waiting, you know. They're waiting to see what is tradition, what she decide to do. That's what they're waiting for. So when you see Jamasin, when you see Jamasin and you realize what taking place in this whole atmosphere, Pastor Google, as I close.
Yes. Have another caller holding.
Right, as I close. When you see Pastor Google that if Kamala Prasad Bisasa pick Camille Robinson on her side, you're going to hear KFC and all these supporters of them. Camille Robinson is the best. They are fanatics. They're 10 times worse than the PM supporters, and I have to expose them, embarrass them, and shame them to the highest degree.
All right,
Thank you very much.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, could you repeat what she said about what is it?
All right, so I'm gonna play it over now, Mom.
Oh, I want to hear the term she used.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play it over now. All right.
I'm holding on.
More news. Opposition leader Kamla Persad Bisasar is calling out the People's National Movement for allegedly excluding East Indian candidates from its safe seats. She claims the party's selections prove it is not truly representative of all citizens, while arguing that the UNC's seat allocations are strategically based on electoral advantage. The PNM has completed screening for 40 candidates, while the UNC continues its process, vowing to present a strong team for the upcoming elections. In further news, the suspect has been arrested and charged with murder. IWER is calling out the People's National Movement for allegedly excluding East Indian candidates from its safe seats. She claims the party's selections prove it is not truly representative of all citizens.
Hello, Mom?
Yes, what is safe seats? That is in the election and boundaries offices, the safe seats. What she referring to? How she described the safe seats? She knows about it. I would like her to give us an example of some of her safe seats and who she put in it, so we were able to understand, to know what she's saying. So I guess she has safe seats for her party and she puts her own people in it instead of PNM people could get into it. So let her be careful when she's choosing her saying her words and talking and nonsense. Every day she's saying something, just like how she tell the little children for the Matic and Lego, now 17-year-old children get killed and all of that. So, okay then, bye.
All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Gogo. Port of Spain North, we have Stotium, a Chinese Indian mix. That is a safe seat. In Labre, we have Randall Mitchell. These people mad out. And when PNM was created, all the policies in this country, right, for education, free education from nursery to tertiary, they ever exclude Indian people? When people was getting rich, they ever exclude Indian people? When everything share, health, everything share, they never exclude. Say it's for African, it's for Indian, it's for everybody. The PNM, they serve for every creed, color, and race in this country. Why these stupidness coming up? Right? Something wrong, you know. Like when you're a UNC, you have to be dishonest. You have to be a hater and a liar, boy. That's why I'm so proud to be a PNM. Because you are PNM, you just support the people. That's why you look everything you come here. You don't have to lie on nobody. You don't have to lie on nobody, and that makes me feel very, very, very proud. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Good program. Pastor Google, before I close my gate, I do appreciate all somebody pretending there's Kingsley and are talking the UNC. I do appreciate that. That is that Kingsley speaking there. Please do your fact check. 1 and 2. Kamala, beside the successor, just counteract. She taken in front before, in front taker. So she put it out there. So nobody won't, they will take the eyes off her, she to put it on the PNM. Kamala, right now, she don't know where again to turn. She out her ideas. She need to call Nikela. She need to do something. Have a best evening. I'm going to close my gate now. Come inside.
All right, sir. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Yes, caller, good afternoon.
Pastor Google?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. I was in the UNC since I was a mother then. As an old man now. And the only thing UNC teach people to do is to hate PNM. That's the only thing. And what she's saying that she pushing it further now is to hate the PNM. That is what she's doing, Pastor Google. So you see that? Who want to take she on what she says? She has nothing else to say except what she's saying is to hate the PNM. Later.
Okay. All right, so if you're now joining me and you want to know what I'm talking about, in our news today, a story was carried about Ms. Bisasa saying something about race. And this race talk continues. And while people might say, but what, why Ms. Bisasa is continuously, last week she brought race, this week race.
More news. Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar is calling out the People's National Movement for allegedly excluding East Indian candidates from its safe seats. She claims the party's selections prove it is not truly representative of all citizens, while arguing that the UNC's seat allocations are strategically based on electoral advantage.
Ah, boy. Hello, good afternoon.
Good to you, Pastor. It gave this lady in. She questioned her pagal help because she had question to answer to. The money that came back from Florida, she never tell this country nothing about it. So she playing a mad head thing. So when the police, she ain't going to make too much jail. They will send she back home because of she illness. You think it easy with that woman? She was never ever about country. Is 9 of she ministers out on bail? Corruption, human trafficking, and she in the mix. Question a man I had seen, in other words, pagal Hindu talk. It's not easy. We don't want she back. She was never good. It takes Pandey, Mr. Pandey, 11 years to form the UNC and she mashed it up in less than 3 years. And he was no saint. He was never ever about country, my brother. You have a godly day, reach home safe.
Hello, good afternoon.
Rowley's the biggest racist. PNM ain't good at to go.
Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Hello? 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 Okay, you're not there. Will they hear something? Will they hear the person contribution? I don't know. I didn't hear it. I don't know if anybody else heard it. I didn't hear what she had to say. Call back now. You didn't hear you. Hello, good afternoon.
That is show you when you
hear what they say? You hear what they say?
Right?
I didn't hear what they say.
Well, all I hear is...
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
I didn't...
No, we didn't hear anything. You hear anything? I didn't hear anything.
You understand?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. Okay.
They want to be noticed, but we don't have time.
All right.
Now, no matter what this lady would have said, right? My Pastor Google, out of thy what? Thy heart and mind speaking the truth. So, back in 2020, what she say? The black man on the other side. Sometime, I think it was either 2021, 23 or 22 or something around there. She called Camille, what? Yeah, I have my name and my ancestors. So it has been a continuous trend since these people assumed the office in 2010. So the racial discourse didn't stop there. And they have their trolls on social media spewing all sorts of nasty and vile comments, right, on African people in this country. That is why I always say, this time around, the cut skin is booked 15 times. Back then in 2020 and 2015 combined, right? But we had to do the work, you know. But the cocktail book, because only two racial in that party, that Hindu-based party called UNC.
All right. Don't do me that. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Ogo.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, the last caller before this last caller there. I hear she say something about Rowley.
Oh, gosh. All right. I only don't catch, boy.
The Kamla Prasad Bisesa today, who is presenting herself as an alternative Prime Minister to Trinidad and Tobago, is just not ready, my dear friends. Lacks the political skill, lacks the political experience, lacks the political training, lacks the political acumen, and will be a disaster if, God forbid, she becomes Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
More news. Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar is calling out the People's National Movement for allegedly excluding East Indian candidates from its safe seats. She claims the party's selections prove it is not truly representative of all citizens, while arguing that the UNC's seat allocations are strategically based on electoral advantage. The PNM has completed screening for 40 candidates, while the UNC continues its process.
Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I did not hear anything either.
Thank you.
No, I did not hear. Some people don't click, they're not clicking. I know I didn't hear.
Thank you.
So I certainly did not hear. Number two, Kamla Persad-Bissessar is pushing a racist agenda.
Thank you.
Last week, was it last week?
Last week.
Spoke about Dr. Munilal?
Yes.
Right. That's a racist agenda she's pushing. And she's trying to get you see that bunch of people, the non-deciders, that who might sway left or right, or those in pertains to Indians and Negroes. I don't want to put no racist thing. That bunch of people who don't really take part, trying to get at those people whose pure tongue will pull. That is the people trying to rile up. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And the caller picked up on it. That is exactly what it is. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir. You know, I'm still trying to figure out if Mr. Raghunath's still confused why the UNC pulled out of the Council for Responsible Political Behavior. I am trying to figure out exactly. No, this is my thing too. Before I forget, this is my thing. I am wondering if Kamala's message is not resonating as much as she thought it might have. So when all else fails, go down that road. Because history really and truly has not been kind to the UNC when it comes to behavior like that. But it seems to me as though like she's trying to call her flock home. It's almost coming across like that. You understand? So I am just observing and watching at everything that is going on. But of course, this is not good for politics. This is not good for the country at all. And desperate time calls for desperate measures, I believe. But again, I want to believe that her message is not resonating as much as she would have liked it to be. So she's going down this road. Who knows? Present it to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you going?
I am all right.
That last caller raised a very stringent point where the UNC withdrew their membership from the council or the League of Responsible Political Behavior or something of the sort. Here it is, the woman, I don't know if she knows what she's doing, but she is displaying irresponsible political behavior. Pastor Google Lockdown LinkedIn. Good program.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. The lady who called you say we hear what she said.
Pardon?
The lady who called and you say if we hear what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it sound like she spoke to both. To be so
That's what it sounds like, you know. It sounds just so. That's what I say there. I thought there was I thought someone that had like the line break up or something.
And she played for a she bought and she tried to catch it back. That's what she's talking to.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, man. I didn't hear what she said. I don't know. I didn't hear what she said at all. Anybody else hear what she said? I got fully. I didn't hear a word she said.
Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar is calling out the People's National Movement for allegedly excluding East Indian candidates from its safe seats.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Gogo. Let me educate Eric and them. You see, the majority of Hindu people in this country don't want the UNC at all. They don't want them to be an example to the children. And the children. UNC is not an example for the Hindu people. So stop talking. I grew up on these people. I know what they're thinking of. I know what they're thinking. That is why she's using the race thing. Because the East Indian the voted Hindu people rejected her. Watch the local government elections and you could see that a lot of people stay away from the polls because they don't want that as an example to their children. There's only some African people will tell you the thief, but we got a little thing. So them trying to thief too, right? Because the jail make for African people and death make for African people. So that is an example to them. But the voted, listen to what I'm telling you, the voted Hindu people, the UNC, they don't want the UNC to be an example to the children. Trust me. UNC in problems.
Thank you very much, caller. It's just sad how the race, by Ms. Bissessar, has to be consistently bringing in the race aspect into this thing, you know, and people need to, there are people who need to call her out on it. You need to call her out on it and say, hey, stop it. This is not what we want. So if you're now joining us and you want to know what we're talking about, this is what we're talking about.
More news. Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar is calling out the People's National Movement for allegedly excluding East Indian candidates from its safe seats. She claims the party's selections prove it is not truly representative of all citizens, while arguing that the UNC's seat allocations are strategically based on electoral advantage.
So this week she went with our races, with race again, right? Last week, this is what she said last week, eh? Take a listen to what she said last week. Last week, this is what she had to say.
All them Indian is thief. All them Indian is thief. Take Rohan, the biggest thief in the world. Allegedly, he's alleged to be the biggest thief in the world.
You understand what I'm saying? So last week, you said this on the 14th of February. 14th of February, you said this. Now this week, you're saying something. How much? What is really going on? Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon, Pastor Google. Good show. And Pastor Google, you know, the funny thing about it is, these newspaper editorials and them won't call out the lady. If they had to call it out, they'll go say both parties. They'll go put it as both party preaching race. These jokers and them in the media.
But you know what's sad is that, have you heard the PNM even responding to her? The PNM even responding to her.
Yeah, they're thinking she has something wrong with
No,
she.
but it is. But why is she trying to point out? Okay, Michaela has chosen. How she ain't pointing out Michaela? NTA chose people also. How come she ain't call out NTA?
Well, Pastor Google, these times now for she and she party and all she members, it's a critical time, with this election and more years, next 5 years, because we want to see how long they can galley the pack with all these charges they have lined up on them. That's how long they can galley the pack with the judiciary. I mean, if they go carry it for the next 5 years and keep putting off and putting off, that's what happening. That's what happening. She's desperate. And the spirit's getting to she too. Take care. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon. Caller? Alright, you're not there. Yeah, I don't know. So last week you said this. Right? Just last week, you made that statement. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, good day, I'm Pastor Google. Why my view on that whole statement had to be stripping this? Because remember when the PNM had picked Avinash Singh?
Yes.
What did she say?
They choose one of our own to fight us.
That's right. So that woman, something is wrong with that woman. I feel we should hold a nationwide prayer for that lady.
Caller, you bring up a real good point. I remember that statement so vividly. When the PNM chose Avinash Singh to fight Choco on us, she started up on a platform and said it. She said they choose one of our own to fight us.
Well, he is that Trinidadian and a Tobagonian. How come he's an Indian then?
Wow.
I tell you, and if you push that talk there like later, you will hear all kind of nonsensical talk from people, I don't know, something really wrong with people. You've seen these things, boldface there. Boldface has nothing to do with no Indian thing. The woman just not good for this country.
Wow.
That is all. It's still simple as that.
Thank you very much, caller.
You have a good day.
The Kamla Prasad Bissessar today, who is presenting herself as an alternative Prime Minister to Trinidad and Tobago, is just not ready, my dear friends, lacks the political skill, lacks the political experience, lacks the political training, lacks the political acumen, and will be a disaster if, God forbid, she becomes Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Miss Bissessar is an empty barrel, Pastor Google. As I said, empty barrel makes the most noise, and that is all. She have nothing else to say, so she have to jump on the race wagon.
That's sad, though. That is sad. That is sad because instead of you trying to point out that a party is not choosing people based on their race, right? You should be showing Trinidad and Tobago. So like how you're talking about, you want to give everybody they want people to be able to buy guns and so that they could protect themselves and all those different things. Talk about that. Why you want to point out that the People's National Movement would not put an East Indian to run for a safe seat? Are we serious? Well, so they are saying, and the PNM, if you ask somebody in the PNM, they will tell you that the People's National Movement do not believe in anything such thing as a safe seat again, eh?
No, they don't. This woman is a disgrace. She don't like Trinidad and Tobago, Pastor Google. She does not like this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. And I think we need to call out people and call her out on it and tell her to stop it. Stop it. The last election in 2020, you would have done a whole video about the monkey and about this and about that, and it's sad. Why are you continuing down this road? Why are we continuing down this road? Why are we as a nation accepting this? We have to come out and say, no, we do not accept this. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And one of the callers would have rightfully pointed out to us, when Mr. Avinash Singh would have gone up for a seat for the People's National Movement, she pointed it out. And what did she say? What did she say? You understand? And then you want to continue to defend and we want to continue to. No, if listen to me, you could defend your party, you know, you could support your political leader, you could push your hate drive against Dr. Rowley and against the PNM and all of that. But when somebody is starting to, you're seeing them subtly now coming down the road of dividing the nation based on race and trying to point out the People's National Movement, saying that, hey, why only don't put an East Indian? That is the criteria to put somebody to run for a safe seat, the race. That's what we're saying. Eh? And let's ask the question, did any East Indian person present themselves for screening to go up for those seats? As the seats that you consider to be safe seat. So San Fernando East, you consider to be a safe seat. It's two persons went up for screening, Brian Manning and Teresa Lynch. Nobody else. Nobody else. Which one again? Laventille East, Laventille West. Did any East Indian person present themselves? So it's all about who presented themselves for the screening. And if you go through the list of candidates or persons who presented themselves to go up for certain seats that you consider, Ms. Bisessa, to be safe seats, none of them, I can't recall any East Indian person presenting themselves. I could be corrected. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Pastor Kuro.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I remember too, these people that was talking these kind of words before we even born, you know. And people who leave this earth, talk to them behind closed doors, and that is how these people are thinking, you know. Kamala and them from a different era, you know. So them trying to keep Satmaraj and Kapaglia and them, the tradition alive, you know, and they know it is dying because this is 2025 and these people still talking. Like if, you know, if they're on the killing field, you know, they don't want to come to reality that unity is strength, you know. They want to divide, you know. You understand what I'm saying? And they always believe that the African people in this country always against them. So what Kamala doing? She just doing what past leaders who was in DLP, ULP, and all Club 88 used to say the same thing. You understand? This is
all right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much, caller. And I think they just need to stop it, boy. She just need to stop. She just need to stop because it's not going down a right road. It's not going down a right road. Let's be real. Let us be real. It's not going down a nice road. You know what I mean? And you know, and honestly, if Minister Young or Dr. Rowley go on a platform and make a statement like that, you would hear activists of the PNM, some of them from time to time, you would say things like that. Would say, why it is Ms. Bisessa don't give Jolene John a safe seat, or why it is, you know, you hear activists making statements like that. Straight up. I'm not going to fool myself and say that you don't hear activists of the PNM making statements like that. But to say somebody from the PNM, the hierarchy of the PNM, like Minister Cummings or Minister Young or Dr. Rowley or Ms. Regis or Mr. Hines or anybody go on a political platform and say why it is the UNC to give Africans in their party safe seats. Come on, that people would say that is wrong and that is race baiting. People will actually call out the PNM on it and say, hey, well, let's stop that. That don't make any sense. Why are we doing that? You understand? That's what people would say. But all of a sudden now, people get dumb. People get quiet. People have nothing to say. You know, it make news, but how much persons out there are you hearing condemning it? Have a blessed weekend, Trinidad and Tobago. Be safe. All right? Spend time with your family this weekend. And thanks a lot for being on the live. All of you who are on the live, thank you all very, very much for being on the live. And thanks to my guest today, the ambassador for St. Kitts. All right?
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232 or 378-1470.
Ostomy and Friends get you ready for an all-inclusive grown folks event. Let's go in